Hey there, everybody. Thomas with the Basecamp Trading. It is Tuesday, April 28th, and we're going to take a look here at the Nasdaq and talk a little bit about what levels we need to be paying attention to with this market. Now, before we get started here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. That way you can be alerted whenever we send out new videos here on YouTube. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in here. So this is a 1440-minute price chart of Nasdaq futures. Now, 1440 minutes, it's 24 hours. It's basically a daily chart. All right. So with that being said, here was the sell-off we had earlier in the year. This is the rebound we've had. I mean, we've retraced most of the up, or most of the down move here. Kind of a wild retracement. But one of the things that we're paying attention to with this market is the resistance right up here around 9,000. So 9,000, we tagged it back here. Back in early March and then rolled over. That's when we had the big flush to the downside. We've retraced back up. The last time we reversed was again right up near that resistance around 9,000, pulled back. And once more, today we were rejected from 9,000 yet again. So that's the level to be paying attention to. Now, to the upside for resistance. Now, to the downside, there's a couple different things we want to watch. First off, the major pivot low support around 83.42 on the dailies. That's one of the main places we're going to be paying attention to. But then if you also go back and look at the 240-minute price chart, where we stopped today off the sell-off, was right on top of this trend line going up and across the lows. So be watching this 240-minute trend line and keep an eye on it for support as well, because we'll need to break the shorter time frame trend line here. Then we can start moving down through the pivots and work our way to the low on the daily. So those are the main support and resistance levels we're paying attention to. Right now, we're just kind of in a compression zone waiting on this thing to break out. So keep an eye on it, though. With all the earnings coming up over the next week, we have some major ones coming: Facebook, Google's this afternoon, Apple, Microsoft, etc., Amazon, all coming up here. They're going to move the Nasdaq quite a bit. So keep an eye on it. We'll be watching for the breakouts, and that's what we're watching here at the Nasdaq going forward. But that's it for today. Once again, make sure you hit that like button. And until next time, everyone, happy trading.